close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
That's good.
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. notice my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
That's good. Alrighty, hello everybody. After a long time, I'm back to speak again something interesting, something outstanding, whatever. Let's continue. By the way, I've been learning NextJS. Then I started learning backend of NextJS, how we do the stuff in NextJS. And guess what? Whatever I started learning, I found two ways of doing that, and this thing shocked my mind. This thing made my mind struggle a lot, but at the end we are here, that's done. And let's get everything revised, let's get everything summarized in just one go and see what exactly those things are. I had to take the help of AI, I had to just go through the things, but ultimately things are clear. You know what, let's go through them. First of all, I'm gonna be starting from the top. The thing is that I made notes. Once I have my notes, it's gonna be easy to just go through the things. The first thing is that best way to patch the data and delete from any array. Simple thing. I had a way. I knew how to patch the data, and even instead of having these many things over here, let it be. Mainly this is the important stuff here. So what I was saying that when we are patching the data, so what we are doing, we are getting some data, we are not getting all the data. We may get all the data, but that is not guaranteed. So we get some data, and we want that only those fields should be changed, and that is it. Other fields should remain the same as they were. They should be as simple as that. So what do? We first of all simply destructure the previous fields, and then the new fields we get, we destructure them as well. So ultimately, in an object, if there is a field and that field is coming twice, ultimately when you are destructuring it in that case, so if that field is suppose you have an object, that object has name field, you have another object, that object also has name field. If you destructure both of them, then what will happen? The last object that you will destructure, the value of name, that name key will have that value. So ultimately, if I am destructuring user index, ultimately this object over here, and then I am destructuring payload over here, so the value of the payload will take place. The value of the user object will be replaced by payload's name, email, or age, depends if they exist. So this is the first thing that I learned, that is really amazing. And the second amazing thing is that when you use splice does return a value, and the value is an array. So whatever you delete using splice, that value is returned, but that value is written in the form of an array, and that too at index number 0. So you need to keep in mind that you use index number 0 to get the value back. This is the second thing. Pretty interesting stuff. What is the next thing? The next thing is pretty simple. Let's go ahead. The next thing is that how do we get query parameters in NextJS? Pretty interesting stuff, and that is the easiest thing, I must say. You can just simply that is not the easiest thing. I actually thought it was params. I never even mentioned params, so let's even mention this particular thing over here. While just revising, I got to know about one thing, like I just remembered one thing, that I did not mention how to get params in NextJS. I know that does not mean that I should not mention that, right? So get params first of all, and of course for getting params, let's keep it easy peasy. And if I actually want to get params, so what will I be doing? Pretty much easy peasy stuff, and that's gonna be, I will be simply copying and pasting the things. Do not blame me for it, but this is the easiest thing I can do. How will I get the params? Okay, from here. This is how I'm actually getting the params over here, so I can just use this thing. I mean, this should be it, don't you think so? Of course we get the params here and all. Overall thing is this, right? So yeah, so let's do one thing. Let's simply paste it, just one line I want to paste over there, so that at least I have something in my notes related to params as well. So this is the way you await the params first of all, then you get the value inside that. Second is that query parameters. How do you get query parameters? Really interesting stuff. You will get the query parameter from the request that I actually guessed initially, but on top of that you will have to do something. What will you have to do something? Let's zoom in the page First of all, you will get it from request, but request.nextURL.search params. If you just write this much inside the request, there is something there's another key called nextURL. Inside nextURL, there's another key called search params, and over there, from there you will actually get the query parameters. And how will you get them? Simply call get method on top of on search params. Call get method on search params, and you will get that, as simple as that. So ultimately, so far so good, right? Things are easy peasy. We learned about params, we learned about query param, interesting stuff. And the thing is that it's easy. We learned about the structuring and all, patch and all. Okay, got it. Next thing comes about headers. And whenever there are two things, first of all, you can get the headers, or you can set the headers. If you are getting the headers, there are two ways. If you are setting the headers, there are two ways. Now don't get, maybe three ways if you are actually getting them. Let's continue. First of all, first way, we are actually sending the headers in the request. We are sending the headers, right? So we can send the headers using simple, first of all, header. I actually thought about cookies, never mind. So when it comes to header, so we can get the headers using, this is the class, okay, we get it. We have this thing in NextJS. So inside the class, if I just simply send request.headers, they come from the request, but I have to send them inside this class. Then I will get a request headers and kind of an object, because this is the instantiation of that particular class. So it returns that, and once I got that particular object, so there are methods inside the class, and I can call those methods and I can get my authorization. Again, I know, crazy stuff. Initially, you just have to know the way, because you know you can get the headers, you can set the headers. How you can do that? You will search, and once you search, you will know. And then once you keep working over and over, things become easy, and you do not need to remember that anyway. Let's go ahead. Next way to get the headers, simply you have to import it. I am saying it, I said it. There are two ways for everything in NextJS. Either you can use this way, or you can use this way. You can directly get the headers from NextJS. Alright, okay, so you can get it like this, and then you can await that whatever you are importing. Again repeating, over here we got params, we had to await. By the way, we got it from the parameters. Okay, next thing over here, we are actually importing this particular thing, and what we are having to do, we are having to await this. Again, remember this particular thing. Once we await this, we will get the list of the headers, and then the same way we can get it. As simple as that, easy peasy. So these are the two ways of getting the headers. What about setting the headers? How will you set the headers? So again, there are going to be two ways of setting the headers as well. So let's go with them. By the way, if you don't provide headers, default headers will be sent. For example, you forgot to send the header, then what will happen? Nothing will happen. It will automatically send the header. NextJS will automatically send the header from its own side, so you don't need to worry about that. By the way, this is the first way. Again, there is another way as well. So let's talk about the first way. What is the first way? As simple as that. We use next response. Again, there are two ways to sending response. When it comes to NextJS, two ways. Everything two ways. By the way, next response.json. What is happening over here? First of all, I'm sending the message. Second thing, I'm sending some extra thing. What is that some extra thing? Some extra thing contains status code, and some extra thing contains header, and inside that header I'm just sending extra value. As simple as this is the first way. What is the next way? Second way. The second way is simple. You can actually get the object. You can get the variable that references to that next. Ultimately, you can get the response, and you can just save it in a variable, and over on that variable you can just call the set. Again, response.headers.set. You can call this method for setting the headers. So this is the second way. Not only the second way, there is another way as well. So this has been the first way, where you are using next response, and you are sending the headers like this. This is the another way where you are actually setting the header. This is the another way where you are using response. There are two things. When you are sending the response, either you can use next response, or you can use just new response. What is the difference? Next response provides some extra features. What are those features? Do not ask me, I'm just still learning. So if you actually ask okay, it just provides some extra features. What are those features? Those features can be, for example, set. Those features can be, that is, forget about that. I learned it, I've gone through it, and then I've forgotten it. But never mind, whenever I'm gonna be going through them second time, I will learn them. Okay, but it does provide some extra features on top of that new response does not. By the way, using new response, you can send the header like this. So ultimately, this thing is done overall. We are done with sending the header. What is the next thing? Send the cookies. How many ways are there? 2 ways are there. Okay, how many ways are there for getting? 2 ways are there. So when it comes to query parameters, 2 ways, 1 way. When it came to header, 2 ways. When it came to sending response, 2 ways. When it came to setting the cookies, 2 ways. When it came to getting the cookies, 2 ways. Ultimately, this is how we go ahead. Okay, by the way, how do we set the cookie? We can just simply set the cookie inside the header, as simple as that, no problem. We can even set the cookie, we can get it inside the response, and we can just simply set the cookie, cookies.set. If you wanna set the headers, so headers.set. If you wanna set the cookies, so cookies.set. As simple as that, we learned it earlier. So this is the second thing. There is one more way you can use. Wow. You can use next headers. Again, you can, first of all, you will, what the hell? Okay, cookies will come from NextJS, that is right. So cookies will come from NextJS, and once you got NextJS, by the way, from NextJS we got something else on the top. What was that? That was headers. So from NextJS we got headers, and from NextJS we are getting cookies. And once you got the cookies, what will you have to do? Await it. So you awaited it. Once you got cookie store, then you can call many methods on cookie store. What are those methods? You can first of all check whether the cookie exists, then get the cookie, get all the cookies, delete the cookie, set the cookie. What else? What do you want? What extra do you want? Okay, by the way, this thing is done. So we are actually using cookies. We are importing cookies, and then once cookie is imported, we are awaiting that. We got cookie store, and then we are calling methods on top of cookie store. So this thing is also done. So this is the third way of what? Third way of actually setting the cookie. There are 3 ways for setting the cookies. First of all, you can directly use response. Second way, you can actually use next response. So first way you are using response. Second way you are using next response. Third way, doesn't matter what you are using, whether you use response. It mainly works with next response actually, because next response provides more features, right? Yeah. And lastly, we can get the cookies. Again, there are 2 ways. Either you get the cookie just like earlier, await it and just get it back, or you just use request.cookies.get thing. Depends on whichever you use, and these are the methods. This is all that I have learned. Yeah, there are a lot of methods. That does not mean that you have to get scared. Just keep working on the projects. You will over the time start remembering them automatically. That means you will not have to even worry about anything at all. Let me check how's my sound and all. Okay, never mind, forget about the sound. What time is it? It's 17:23. That means it's 23 past 5. I gotta go right now. I gotta get some work done. Then I'll be back and I'll continue. What will I continue? I will continue learning Python. As simple as that. By the way, thank you very much for being here with me. I'm gonna be catching up soon. Take care and have a